There's a new division in my boot. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. It was a good idea. Good idea. Well, guys, absolutely massive news for the NFPL as they see an expansion of 4 teams for this season. Huge news, something we did not expect, and news we got last week at the beginning of the week prior to Christmas, an early Christmas gift, if you will, for futsal fans in the United States. The NFPL is headed west. Starting this year and this season, we will see teams represent Aurora, California from Colorado Futsal Club. We'll see a team represent Albuquerque, New Mexico with Flagship FC. We will see a team represent Arizona with Brusa. And we will also see a team represent San Diego with the Voyagers. Really exciting stuff. The announcement was a little premature as a couple of the teams made their announcement on the 19th and kind of spoiled the surprise for NFPL fans. If they were following closely on social media, they would see those tags as these teams did tag the league, and it did leak in, get out there to the fans before the league itself could put out an official statement. I've said it before. I love following the NFPL, but one thing that can be frustrating is we don't get to have those big moments sometimes because of things like this with announcements that get leaked ahead of time. We saw it with the women's division. I think it takes away from a proper announcement that teams can really push out there and make a social media blast for. I don't know why this happened before the league could put out the statement, as it did come out the very next day. And I got to say, the NFPL statement was extraordinary. It gave us some background on the teams and some influence on their play styles that we can expect to see from them, whether it be South American roots, whether it's a new team like the Voyagers that started in 2021 as they're starting to really find their identity. So we got some really good backstory on what to expect from this Southwest division. Why it was leaked a day ahead of time, who knows? Maybe just excitement, maybe a missed deadline. We'll never know. It's honestly not going to have an impact. But again, just something that I'd like to see cleaned up by the league, but an absolutely beautiful piece, short, sweet, and to the point, and yet plenty of detail on what to expect from each team. I encourage you guys to go check that out. I will link the press release in the description as always, trying to link what I'm finding into these videos for you guys so you can follow along. Really exciting stuff, though. You know, something we, like I said, did not expect for this year. It looked like the league was already up and running. You don't expect this kind of stuff. But it is something I know from talking to Drew Ducker in previous conversations, the commissioner of the league, that he's had aspirations for a long time. And that's expanding outside of this Midwest area of the United States and really solidifying the NFPL as the top futsal program in the U.S. You saw it in the Futsal Focus interview as well, that is the aspiration. And I think that Drew's thoughts are, if we can expand and make this national, then it makes us look a little more legitimate. Who knows? It could. I think it needs to be the right expansions. We'll see, hopefully, if these are the right expansions. I don't know what the streaming platform will look like for these teams, if they will follow along with the NFPL streams on YouTube, which their YouTube channel, by the way, is growing exponentially. I'm very excited for the NFPL and seeing their growth on YouTube this year. And I hope they're getting out to the people and seeing the type of viewership they're hoping for. The streams get better and better each week from the teams that are participating with the league and trying to create that standard platform. The Columbus stream looked great as they played last week against Trizub. So I think that if we see this from the West teams as well, it could really mean some serious growth in the United States and some overarching exposure to a league that's covering multiple time zones. Most exciting thing about it. We've also seen Drew Ducker do some things to kind of encourage expansion, like the tournament last year that we saw out in Maryland, where we saw some East Coast teams playing. I've heard rumors in the past about teams in Florida and the Southeast being interested in joining the league. So I hope this is that really big step that it would take to kind of solidify an overarching league in the U.S. Even though we're at the same level we are before, this isn't a true professional league. I think it is very healthy growth for futsal in the United States and very exciting. We're really seeing futsal catch fire this year. I hope it continues to catch fire in 2023. And I wish the best of luck to these new teams and hope to see them on YouTube as there's an opportunity to maybe give them some exposure. If you guys want to learn more about this league, please go to the NFPL and check out the press release, learn about the teams. And as more breaks on this, we will, of course, tweet about it, cover it here on the channel. And until then, You guys put on those cowboy boots and play with your soul.